Hello, everybody. It's your boy King Sids, as always, here with Scoutime.
Hello.
And today we've decided to do something we haven't done yet that I wanted to do for a while. We're doing a tier list. And our first tier list is of COD, Call of Duty, Zombies maps. All the way from World at War to Black Ops 4. Sorry for all of you Black Ops 4 fans. They're probably not going to do too good on this list.
Rip.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Black Ops 4, but we got the categories. We got Jugger Girl in the top tier. Number 2, we got my favorite quote from Black Ops 1, Fountains of Sorrow. Number 3, we got Nikolai's...
No, hold on. We got Nikolai's vodka.
We got Gutter Slugs right in the middle. We got Teddy Bear in the one of the lower tiers. No Honor in the second lowest tier. And then the last lowest tier. It's a pretty smelly category. It's
It's just like my fourth wife. Pretty and smelly. Weird combination.
Except this category is not so pretty because people... Actually, we'll do this. We'll do
Now
it
the color is fucking up.
We'll do it like this. Yeah. Nikolai's fourth wife will be in the middle because she's pretty but smelly.
But now all the colors are fucked.
Nah, it's fine.
Whatever.
The colors don't matter. Let's get into it. Let's start with the first map right here, the Reisendrock. Personally,
Black Ops 3.
Yeah, Black Ops 3. I'm not the biggest fan of this map. A lot of people like it. It's not a bad map, but it's like I don't like it too much. The bows just seem like kind of a copy off of the Origin staffs. The wolf thing kind of seems a little bit dumb to me, and it kind of seems uninspired because of Blood of the Dead. I'm just not really the biggest fan of this one, so this one goes with Gutter Slugs. However, the next one, a beautiful category, a beautiful fucking map.
Gorod Govi.
Yes, it's got some of my favorite things in all of zombies. It's got fucking dragons, a mechanized what was it, Nikolai? A mechanized Nikolai.
Yeah, that was the boss fight.
Yeah, you can ride a fucking dragon for that solely.
And they brought the PPSH.
Yeah, the PPSH is back. So that goes in Fountains of Sorrow. Phenomenal map.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's still...
the next one.
Transit? Okay. Transit does not deserve all of the hate it gets. It's a bad map. Without a fucking doubt. It is pretty fucking bad. But I think it is not the worst map of all time. It's all right. If it wasn't for the terrible way to get power open, terrible pack-a-punch, the terrible fucking bus, those thing, what are they called? The fucking pieces of shit that jump on you when you miss the bus.
I don't know their name.
I don't know their name either, but they're fucking douchebags, okay? Fucking grade A douchebags. So I'm gonna have to put them in the teddy bear category. Now, Ancient Evil. Okay. Ancient Evil, not the biggest fan of Black Ops 4. If you know me personally, you know that I really fucking don't like that game. The game is just shittiness, and then it has a battle royale, which is also shitty. It's just like I can't find a single thing about Black Ops 4 that I like besides like the remaster of Nuketown for zombies. That one was pretty cool. Alpha Omega was cool. But I cannot get behind Ancient Evil. It's just boring. It's uninspired. There's nothing really new about it. And all the things that are new is just stupid. That, like, all the good things about it, too, which there's very little, Cold War does better. So it's like, I just don't like Black Ops 4. I don't like the hit system. I don't like anything to do with Black Ops 4. So that's where this suffers. It gets our first
No honor.
first no honor.
Ascension.
This one's gonna get me some heat. Okay, I should preface this. I don't hate Ascension. It's just it's the second worst map from Black Ops 1. And I know that's gonna upset some people, but I can't get behind it. The black and white at the beginning is annoying to me. Like, I get why people like it. I just personally dislike the fuck out of it. There's a great the thunder gun on the map is a perfect wonder weapon for it, but again, like, it's uninspired. Like, the thunder gun was on other maps before this. It was on Kino. It was on what other maps was it on? I think just Kino, but like, it's
The Thunder Gun?
yeah.
It was on Kino, it was on Moon.
Yeah, but Moon had its own wonder weapon. Ascension doesn't. Besides, like, the babushka dolls, but those are not really a wonder weapon.
They also had the black hole thing. I can't think of what it's called.
The black hole thing.
Yeah. You threw it and it
Oh,
activated
the
a black
QED?
hole. Yeah, the QED.
Yeah, but again, it's not really, like, enough to save the map, in my opinion. It is a good map. There's a lot of good things about it, but I would say it's just like Nikolai's fourth wife. Pretty but smelly. Now,
Blood of the Dead, Black
Okay.
Ops 4.
is that Blood of the Dead?
Yes.
Ah, fuck, I'm sad now, because I got excited to talk about this one.
No, it's
No, I'm not. Okay.
Nah, the one you're looking at, the one you were talking about is right down
Yeah,
there.
I see it. Blood of the Dead is the most uninspired remake of a map ever. Now, when they made Revelations and they put all those maps together, it was fucking cool. Revelations was cool. It's not the greatest map of all time. There's a lot of things that they could have done better about it. But it was really cool to see all those maps put back together. And they had Mob of the Dead in that. And that part of the map was really cool. There was an Easter egg in it where you could wear Weasel's hat. But the problem with Blood of the Dead is they took away the original crew. They destroyed the map, literally and figuratively. Brutus was no longer, like, Brutus. I mean, like, it was still Brutus, but it was just no fun. You couldn't go back. You couldn't go to the island. I mean, the bridge, to do the pack-a-punch. You didn't have the same Easter eggs. Everything that made the original map amazing, they just took away and made it bad. Even, like, when you go to the old areas, it just feels wrong. It just feels bogus to go to the original areas in the map. That's why Blood of the Dead gets a teddy bear. It just ruins one of my favorite maps in zombies.
I thought you would go with No Honor.
No, I'm saving No Honor for, like, the really bad maps.
Alright.
And Ancient Evil is that to me. Because that's the one, if I remember correctly, let me look at these. Yeah. That's the one that's, like, the Roman times.
No.
Yeah?
No.
What is the one with the Roman times?
9.
No, not the gladiators. The other one.
That is wrong.
Like the Greek gods and shit. It has, like, the Colosseum. Not the Colosseum, the fucking...
I was gonna say the Colosseum is that one.
The old school theater. Like, with the seats and, like, the stage. The old school, like, plays that they used to do. Back in, like, ancient Egypt. I mean, not ancient Egypt. Ancient Greece. I'm talking about the right map. I know I am. I don't like that map. It's boring. Now, this map gets a lot of hate, and it gets a lot of love. People do not know how to feel about Buried. I personally know exactly how the fuck to feel about Buried.
Buried.
Buried is one of my favorite fucking maps of all time. Russell, I can't remember his name. I think it was Russell. The big giant dude that would help you if you gave him booze and candy.
Where's my moonshine?
Yeah. So much fun to use him. You could, like, get a whole train of zombies, feed him some booze, and he'd turn around and just fucking run through them. And that's great. You can knife them, make them come to you faster. The wonder weapon on the map with the... Well, if you did the Easter egg and got the Ray Gun Mark II on a different map than the Ray Gun Mark II, or if you got the other one, I forgot what it was called, but it would freeze the zombies for a second. make him go really slow, or you can like launch yourself into the air and fly with it. It also brings to light one of my favorite perks of all time, Vulture Aid, which a lot of people don't talk about Vulture Aid, but Vulture Aid was really fucking cool. You could stand in the gas, zombies would ignore you, they would drop little packets of like coins and shit, so you'd get more points. The weapons on the map were really good, including the Remington. Do you remember the Remington? The revolver. No? Okay.
Do you mean the Executioner?
No, the Remington. Yeah, maybe it was just on this map. Maybe it wasn't on another map. But like it had the Remington like old school 6-shooter.
Oh, then no.
Yeah. It was basically just the Executioner though. It did the same damage, had the same reload speed. It was basically the same thing.
Only revolver I could think of that I could remember from Black Ops 2 is the Executioner.
It's basically the same thing. It's basically the same. Buried.
Not really, because the Executioner had slug round not slug rounds. It was shotgun shells. It was a shotgun revolver.
Damage. It did the same damage.
Well, I'm saying as a concept, like
yeah,
if you're talking about an old school revolver.
I meant stat wise, it's pretty much the same.
Oh, okay.
And it was 2 revolvers. Now, my favorite celebrity maps of all time is one of them is this. I love Call of the Dead. Anybody who knows me personally knows I'm a huge horror nerd. And the people that they have in this are amazing. Sarah Gellar, Danny Trejo, Robert Englund, and can't think of his fucking name. It's like Michael.
I don't know.
He played Merle in The Walking Dead. I don't know. I don't remember his name. It's bugging me, but whatever. Phenomenal cast. Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. You could play as fucking Freddy Krueger. How cool is that?
You could play as Freddy Krueger? I didn't even know that.
Well, the actor who plays Freddy Krueger.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the celebrity maps.
Oh, the guy with the pitchfork.
Yeah.
Okay,
that guy plays Freddy Krueger. And Danny Trejo, you get to play as fucking Machete. You get to play as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And you get to play as pretty much the main character in most badass zombies movies. Like, he's Tallahassee from fucking... No, wait, that's Woody Harrelson. Sorry. That's the wrong actor. Get him confused a lot. He's Merle from The Walking Dead. It's amazing. I love it. It's a phenomenal map. It's got its flaws. Its Wonder Weapon was pretty good. Not too good, but it was still pretty good. Actually, did it have the Thunder Gun? I don't remember if it had the Thunder Gun or the Winter's Howl.
I don't know.
If it had the Winter's Howl, it was dog shit. But if it had the Thunder Gun, fucking great. Phenomenal. So,
not to mention the Easter egg that you could go to the part where unless if I'm thinking wrong,
you can find
where you can find Nikolai, Dempsey, Takio, and fucking Richtofen.
This is the hard part. I don't know which category to put it in. Fuck, I'm gonna put it with Buried. It's a very great map. It's a phenomenal fucking map. Now this one right off the bat, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain myself so much. Doris is the greatest fucking... It's one of the greatest fucking zombies maps of all time. You have... Okay, even the remasters of it, phenomenal. Like the Giant and BO3. Fucking... love that shit. The gun selection on the original map, the PPSH, the Thompson, the Wunderwaffe, even though there was that glitch where if you shot yourself with the Wunderwaffe, you would lose Jug permanently.
Okay. Here's the thing. You said the Thompson and PPSH. You're forgetting one more SMG.
What other SMG was on that map?
The MP40.
Oh yeah, the MP40 and the STG.
Yeah.
Back before the STG was really good in zombies, but still, and it was the first map with Pack-a-Punch.
The FG42, the MG42.
Yeah, just the Browning.
The Browning.
The Browning. And the catwalk strategy is iconic to this day. It is one of my favorite maps. It'll always be one of my favorite maps. And every form of it, ever, the one in BO1, the one in BO3, the one in World at War, any form of it you find is the best map in that game. It's one of the best maps in that game. and it's so much fun to play. BO3 kind of fell off a little bit because they didn't put the original guns in my opinion, but still phenomenal. Now we're gonna fall.
The only thing they had in Black Ops 3 version of the Reese, aka the Giant, the only thing they had was the STG, I think, if I remember correctly.
No, they didn't even have that.
Then never mind.
They had the MP40 in the box, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But they did have one of my favorite BO3 weapons on the wall. The KN.
The KN-44?
Or whatever. Yeah, whatever it was. That gun was fucking... chef kisses. Now we're going to fall real hard. No pun intended. This is my least favorite zombies map.
This sounds like a no honor map.
No, this is definitely a no honor map. It is absolutely abysmal, okay? This map... Okay, one thing you shouldn't have to worry about constantly in zombies is falling off of a high place and dying. Off of a building. The Wonder Weapon was okay. It was pretty cool. The concept was cool. What's the word? Execution of it was bad. Who's Who is the worst fucking perk that has ever existed. Fucking at me. Tombstone was good. People shit on Tombstone, but Tombstone was good. This was just bad. Who's Who took away Quick Revive. I don't know if you know this. Took away Quick Revive. Turned you into the Afterlife version of yourself from Mob of the Dead. It turned you into a ghost version of yourself with a 1911. You had to go revive yourself when the zombies were still chasing you.
So it's basically Tombstone in Cold War now.
Yeah.
Because with Tombstone,
yeah,
you can revive yourself without a self-revive kit in Cold War.
And can't the zombies still attack you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is, basically. That's the basics of it. And you still lose all your perks, I think. It was just horrible. I hated it. Now, we just talked about Call of the Dead not too long ago. One of my favorite celebrity maps. And unfortunately, we're about to talk about my least favorite. This could have been pulled off really great. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and they have Bellatrix in here. I think her name's Bellatrix. And I also love Sweeney Todd. She also played, I can't remember her name. I think it was Lovett. Miss Lovett. But they had her, but all three of the other ones I do not know. Personally, I have no idea who the fuck they are. And it's sad because this had potential. It was one of the reasons that I wanted to play BO4. But it just fell off so hard. And there's just nothing that could save it, honestly. It's unfortunate because it had potential. It was a cool looking map, but the execution was bad. I'm going to have to go with Teddy Bear. This one's going to either get me some hate or some praise. People think that BO1 does not have a single bad zombies map. People say that quite a bit. They're wrong. Because this abomination right here exists. Scoutime actually likes this map.
I said it was an alright map.
You don't hate this map.
I don't hate it, but
I despise.
I don't
this
hate it, but
map.
I don't love it. I'd say the redeeming factor is they have JFK, and you get to see the inside, and you get to play in the inside of the Pentagon.
Yeah, it's a cool concept, like Dead of the Night. It's a cool concept and great cast.
Yeah,
it's just first of all, we'll get to the Wonder Weapon in a fucking second. That I have a major gripe about. But we'll start with one of my least favorite things. The starting room is not bad. It's just not that good. The way you have to go down and do Pack-a-Punch with the Defcons, that's pretty cool. But again, it's a very hard map, so some lower level players can't even do it. And the wall weapons aren't that good. There's not that many good wall weapons. The Pentagon Thief, the fucking gun thief, you remember that fucking bastard? Fuck, I forgot his name. I used to know his name.
I can't remember his name, but I know he was a scientist.
He was a bitch, okay? That's what he really fucking was. I hated him, and he just made the game fucking unbearable sometimes. And the Winter's fucking Howl. The fucking Winter's Howl. This piece of shit gun. It was like the ray gun, damage-wise, and like reload-wise, except it didn't work instantly like the ray gun. If you shot it at people, it would kill them, but they would still have like a few seconds to attack you. The ray gun, it kills them instantly. On this map, when it first came out, nobody used the Winter's Howl. Like, they try it, like, obviously people tried it out at first, but, like, after a while, people didn't use the Winter's Howl at all and just stuck with the ray gun.
So sad.
Yeah, because of how bad the Wonder Weapon was. That's a no honor. No. I fucking hate 5.
No honor.
Now, I really don't like talking about BO4. I feel like I'm just beating the dead horse here. And a lot of people are just going to think I'm, like, I just hate BO4, which is true. But this map
I'm gonna just come out with the facts. I hate Black Ops 4.
But this one wasn't. This one was actually okay compared to the rest of the maps. I liked it. Like, it was a cool concept.
That was my most played map, actually.
I like the day. I like how it's like back in the like Spartan times with the Colosseum.
It was the Roman Empire.
Yeah, the Romans. It was actually like really cool, and like I like how there was like lions or whatever the fuck it was. Like,
they were lions.
Yeah, there was lion zombies, and like the way that the perk system came out with.
They had actual gladiators.
Yeah, the way that this like the perk system came out with this was actually really cool. They pulled it off really cool in this map with the perk system. And the specialist weapons, like the staff and the fucking everything else, that was also
the staff,
cool.
The hammer, the
I think it was an axe.
Chakram.
I think the last one was an axe, right?
No.
It was fucking something.
It was I think if I remember correctly, it was dual wield pistols that were like they had like poison. If I remember correctly.
I don't remember, but I didn't like it too much. I didn't like that last one too much. But the hammer was cool as shit. And like it was actually pretty good for the BO4 maps. Now, it does have its flaws. Like everything else in BO4 that ruined it. Like the hit system, the health system, the perk system. Like the way that they pulled off the perks like was cool. I liked how they had like you could go in and choose your own perks. But the perks were dog shit, in my opinion. They were just not fun to play with. Some of them were overpowered. Some of them were extremely underpowered. Some of them just ruined old ones that were in the past. They brought PhD Flopper back, but ruined it.
Some of them were completely confusing as all hell.
Yeah, like the turtle shell one. What the fuck was that one?
You had to stand still and it would give you armor, but as soon as you moved, it would just your armor would disappear.
Yeah, it was stupid.
You had to stay completely still.
So this one gets gutter slugs. I'd say it's on the same level as the Reisendrach. This one might upset our Boy Scout here.
Oh no.
I know for a fact that if he was playing this, if he was putting this list together, this would be a Jugga Girl. But I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to be a Jugga Girl.
No.
It is still a phenomenal map, obviously. Has one of the greatest wonder weapons of all time with the Thunder Gun. The way that you get the pack is one of the easiest yet most fun ways to do it. There is obvious ways to die, like that alleyway in between the... You know what I'm talking about? I think it's just called alleyway.
It is the alley.
Yeah, the alley. That part is a very hard part to train in if you're not really like a high-level player. The theater is a good beginning. It's like it's got an area for everybody. It's like you got the theater for the beginner players, the starting room for the middle ground players, and then like the alley for the hardened players who know how to play. And it's like the weapons are phenomenal. The Galil, the HK,
M16,
the Skull Crusher, dude. It's just all of it is so good. This
the
map
AUG, the FAMAS.
There's very few flaws on the map. There's a couple glitches. There's a couple like small little imperfections to stuff that they could do better. But like there's really rare occasions of that kind of stuff. You don't see that many flaws in Kino.
The HK-21.
I said the HK.
The RPK.
The RPK, dude. The RP fucking K. Like, this map is phenomenal.
And there is an MP40 in the Black Ops 1 version.
Yeah, and the BO4 version. I mean, the BO3 version.
Oh, okay.
It's in the same place. It's just... it's so hard to choose. I think it's better than Buried, so we got to put it up with good old Crovey in Fountains of Sorrow.
I will take that.
Now, this one... I know a lot of people dog on Moon.
We're going to the moon, boys!
It's a very hard map. But where 5 was hard and unfun, Moon was hard but rewarding. If that makes sense. Like, if you pulled off an insane clutch on Moon, you felt like you accomplished something. If you got to get Jug on Moon, even just get Jug on Moon, you felt like you accomplished something. Pack-a-punch on Moon. Anything. There was so many fun things you could do with this. The Easter egg is probably my favorite Zombies Easter egg, besides one we're going to get to in a little bit.
You get to blow up the Earth.
Yeah, and like when you blow up the Earth, you can go back and Pack-a-punch still, and the Earth is all fucking blown up and shit. And it looks like transit. It's so cool. The map is phenomenal. The Wonder Weapon is fun as fuck. I call it the Inflator. Some people call it the Moon Gun. I forgot what it's called, actually. But you know what I'm talking about? The Wave Cannon. The Wave Gun. The wave gun.
Yeah.
That's fucking probably one of my favorite Wonder Weapons. It's just great. It's great all around. It's one of my favorite maps. And I'm putting it up in Fountains of Sorrow. It's a great map. Barely anything wrong with it. Now, I think I'm going to cry. This map.
It's going to go in Jugger Girl, isn't it?
And of course it's going in fucking Jugger Girl. Mob of the Dead has the coolest cast that's not the original Primus crew. I think they're called Primus. Something. There's something like that. But they're probably the best cast that isn't the original 4. It's a celebrity map, and all of them are celebrities, but like the celebrities that they pick are all perfect. Ray Liotta is probably one of my favorites in it. Weasel is great. All of the characters' voices are great. The Wonder Weapon is great with the Acid Gat. The perk that they introduced, I'm pretty sure they introduced Electric Cherry here. Electric Cherry, phenomenal perk. All the like cool things that they added, like the Hell's Redeemer and all these other beautiful fucking things just all came together on this map. There's not a single fucking flaw on this map. Just like Darius, there's a few flaws that like you can't really help. Like Brutus can be a little bit too much sometimes on this map, and it's a little bit of a pain to do the Easter egg to get to Pack-a-punch. But once you do it, you feel so accomplished. And then like there's so much hidden shit, like the Golden Spork. I don't know if you know about that.
No.
There's a melee weapon called the Golden Spork, which is just a golden spork. It's a one shot to like I don't want to exaggerate it, but I think it might be around 100.
Jesus Christ.
Don't quote me on that, but I think it's like an insanely high round. I never got it because I always thought it was too overpowered. But you got the Wonder Weapon, which was a box hit. Or you could get a free one, and then the Acid Gat, which you built with parts that was around the map. And the Acid Gat was so much fun. Brutus was a fun boss to fight. It's just a great map. And I love the Easter egg finale where you have to fight each other. Which, it's really cool. Yeah, the rest of the team has to get Weasel to die. And if Weasel lives, the rest of the team dies. And the cycle is broken. It's really good. It's a great map. Of course, it's going to be a fucking Jugger Girl. Nacht der Untoten. This map started it all. It started as a small little lunch like conversation that they were kind of just playing around with. And that turned into one of the greatest modes in all of gaming history, I think. It has given us every single one of these maps that we've talked about so far. From No Honor to Jugger Girl. It brought the mystery box into existence. The pop culture icon that is the mystery box. And it's just a great map. The problem is, though, it's got no jug, no perks at all, no pack-a-punch. It's very bare bones. It's very easy to die from some bullshit. There was some pretty fun guns that I don't think you've ever saw again in the zombies map. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like the flamethrower. I think you only saw that in World War II. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. But the flamethrower was fun.
The flamethrower. It's the introduction to one of the biggest pop culture weapons of all time, the ray gun.
The ray gun.
Revive me, I got one, boys. It's just a great map, but it's, again, to start, there's a lot of bugs, there's a lot of problems with Noct. So
it was a prototype map.
We're going to put it right into the middle of the road. It's a great map, but it's not like... I can't put it up with Call of the Dead and Buried and Kino and Moon and Derice and Mob of the Dead with a good conscience. Because I know it's not as good as those maps. They refined it so much with those maps, and... Yeah, straight to Jugger Girl.
Well, that was quick.
Origins is probably my favorite map of all time. It is the most... it's the most creative zombies map of all time. It restarted the whole storyline. It gave us birth to the greatest trailer in zombies history with the Tank Dempsey jumping off the tank, shooting while Avenged Sevenfold is playing. That is so fucking cool. Great fucking trailer. The Wonder Weapons are the best Wonder Weapons of all time. That is the greatest selection of Wonder Weapons because they are balanced, they're fun to use, and it's mainly those two categories, actually. You just fun to use, you have a blast while using them. It's absolutely a blast while playing this map. It has phenomenal guns, like the MG08 and the STG, which got really good at this map, the MP40. It has fucking... You could get the Ray Gun Mark II out of the box. What else was this was the only zombies map in Treyarch history where the Scorpion Evo was in it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's how fucking amazing the gun selection was in the original Origins. It is one of my favorite maps. It has fucking fight me on this. It has the greatest Easter egg of all time in zombies, and nothing will ever touch it besides the other two maps that are in the category. And yeah, besides those two maps, I'm looking at the rest of the maps, and none of them come close to Origins. It's just such a perfect map. Even the glitches in it aren't that bad, and the shoveling system is so much fun. Doesn't take much effort, and it gives you stuff to do. A lot of zombies maps is just like survive, but there's like objectives in Origins, and the objectives are fun and easy for the most part, and it's just fun. It's the most fun zombies map of all time. Revelations. The thing with this map is it's unoriginal, which I know that was the point, but it's got to get docked a few points because there's only one original room, and that's the starting room. It does have one of the most overpowered wonder weapons of all time with the Apothegm Servant. It does have...
baby.
What?
Hell yeah, baby.
It has a great gun selection. It has some cool Easter eggs. You get to go inside of a fucking...
giant ass, whatever the fuck.
A worm. You get to fight a big guy with that. You get to fight Cthulhu's little brother. It's just it's a fun map, but it's not that memorable, and it's not that original, so we're going to put it here with Nikolai's Fourth Wife. This map gets a lot of unnecessary hate. Shangri-La is a very good map. It's not the best map of all time. It's not the worst map of all time. It's just a great map. It has one of the most fun wonder weapons of all time. Basically, I know you don't really know about the Baby Maker, but basically it was like It was like this rifle that kind of looked like the ray gun on the end. You'd shoot it at the zombies. They'd all shrink to like bobblehead size, and then you just walk.
Bobbleheads.
You just walk through them and start kicking them. Like you can hear you kick them, and then they go flying. It's fucking hysterical, and it's a one shot for the kick. It's very fun.
Seems like an easy way to get fucking high rounds.
It wasn't a perfect wonder weapon. It wasn't like the thunder gun or anything. It wasn't that good, but it was still really good. And it was still like it's obviously fun as fuck. You get to turn zombies into fucking small people and just kick them.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, the perk placements are great. The weapons great. It's not really the most memorable map, but it's still a really good map. So I'm gonna put it here. With Call of the Dead and Buried in Nikolai's Vodka. This is... We're going to save this. Okay, I don't know where I'm putting that yet. So we'll go with Shadows of Evil. Black Ops 3 probably has the best zombies experience since Black Ops 1 and World at War. It's just all around great. There's only one really bad map. We'll fucking get to you. There's just one.
I see you over there, you little piece of shit. Don't worry, I'll be coming for you.
Yeah. There's one really bad map, but all the other maps are cool. And they brought us Zombies Chronicles, which is one of the most fun zombies experience of all time because you get 8 of the original, like, classic maps. That's my Mucinex. It's just fucking. There's nothing wrong with the map, really. There's nothing wrong with the game besides one motherfucking map that we'll talk about in a little bit. But Shadows of Evil has one of the coolest bosses of all time with the I don't remember what they're called. I'm just gonna call them Margwas. Yeah, the Margwas. The Margwas were really cool. Also, I want to mention
you also had the weird ass wasps.
I forgot to mention that Grad Krovi had probably the best bosses since Origins Panzers, because they had like the robot people and Panzers, and like it was really cool.
But you can't beat Shadows of Evil for one thing.
What?
Giant meatballs.
Yeah, the meatballs and the wonder weapon. It's probably got one of the most original wonder weapons because you shove your hand in a squid's ass and shoot black holes. Nobody knows why. Zombies don't even know why. They were probably doing coke at the office when they came up with that shit. They were probably drunk off their fucking ass, but it's great. We don't know why they were randomly into hentai, but it fucking happened, and I love it. It's such a great map. Phenomenal story. The crew is actually really great. It's another celebrity map. It's got like people like Jeff Goldblum and I can't think of the other ones. Fucking Ron Perlman. Which, if you don't know who those are, the guy from Jurassic Park, the scientist with the curly black hair and the glasses, and Ron Perlman played Hellboy. You know what Hellboy is?
Hellboy?
Yeah, he played Hellboy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So, he was the boxer.
Oh, wait, the boxer was Hellboy?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then the magician dude was the guy.
That fits so perfect.
The magician dude was the guy from Jurassic Park. And then you'd probably know the cop dude if you saw a picture of him. He was in a bunch of movies.
Of course, the boxer was the voice actor for Hellboy.
And it has some of my favorite zombies quotes of all time. Like when you started a game with the cop, they were like telling you the whole backstory into the map and shit. And he'd start off with "You fucking talking to me?" Like just great. The Ron Perlman, Jeff Goldblum. Forgot the other two names. Sorry, but they're great. It's great.
I'd say a good quote from the cop was, "When life gives you lemons, buy a fucking gun."
Yeah, that's one of my favorite quotes too.
I love that quote.
Now the question is it better than Shangri-La? I'm gonna have to say yes. I think Shadows of Evil belongs in the Fountains of Sorrow tier. Yeah. Don't make me overthink it.
Shinonoma.
I'm gonna have to move Revelations down. I have changed my mind about Revelations. It's just Gunner Slugs. Shinonuma. This map is so hard to fucking pick. I'm gonna have to move it back again. I can't.
I'm not ready to talk about you yet.
I'm not ready to talk about you yet. We'll talk about you when I'm ready. Verrückt, crazy, as the map translates to, is one of the most originating maps. We were actually watching the trailer for it. Like,
oh my god, the trailer is so good.
It's got a great trailer, and like, there's so many things in it. Like, talking cast members. Tank Dempsey is actually in the map. There's
one guy sound like freaking Sergeant Miller.
Yeah, there's Traps. First time Traps were ever in. First time Power was ever in. First time Perks. First time the PP was in a map, right?
No, because in Knocked,
the PP wasn't in Knocked.
It was in the box.
I swear to God, it wasn't.
I've gotten it from the box before.
Maybe. Okay, maybe I'm wrong on that one. But, like, you can't go wrong with Verrückt. Any time of the day, you cannot go wrong with Verrückt. It's a pretty good map.
Also,
but it does have its glitches. It does have its problems.
But here's the thing. Another good thing about it is the title of what this when the trailer came out for its title.
Yeah, just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah, and also it has. We haven't been talking about this for the rest of them, and I feel bad about it. But it has one of the best secret songs, I think. Lullaby of the Dead Man.
of the Damn.
No, it's Lullaby of a Dead Man.
Damn it, I've forgotten.
Yeah. It's a great fucking song, but it's got so many problems, so many glitches. There is so many great Easter eggs, like the random people screaming you can hear on the map, and the drill.
Oh god, the fucking drill. That'd be scary as shit.
It's just the problems put it with Knocked, man. The problems have to. Okay.
Are we gonna talk about? You gonna talk about Shino Numa now?
I guess
or are you gonna put it right beside Zetsuba?
We'll talk about Shino. Shino is one of my personal favorite maps, but I understand it has its problems. It was the first map with Nikolai,
Tank Dempsey,
Tank, and Takio. It was the first map with those guys. It had I think it was the first map with the Underwolf. Yes, it was.
Yes.
First map with the Underwolf DG2.
Another good song in Shino's as well.
One of the greatest songs.
The one.
Great weapons, the PP. The PPSH. The random perk placement was, like, not many people talk about how that Shino was the first map to do that. And, like,
you're gonna get.
Yeah, and, like, so many maps did that after Shino. And it created one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube in a while, which was people trying to get high rounds on it on World at War. There's like, I think the high round now is like 10,000. I'm like not shitting you right now.
Christ.
People have gone crazy on Shino Numa. It's a great map, but it's got its problems. The flogger could kill you very quickly. There's shit you can get caught on.
God damn it, that trap is so much fun. Just to see zombies go flying.
But I'd say it's slightly better than Knocked and Verrückt. So, it's a Nikolai's vodka. Fuck you.
Voyage of Despair.
I don't like this map at all. It's like, usually with maps that are on like fucking boats and shit, I love. Like Wet Work from Modern Warfare. And what was the one from? Hijacked. Just so many good maps are on boats. But this one is not fucking one of them. This map sucks. It's so boring. I literally have such a problem playing this map that I was like, maybe I'll like it when somebody else is playing it. So I let my friend play it. And I was just watching him. And he fell asleep while playing. Like, actually fell asleep while playing this map. It is so fucking boring. The cast is boring as all fuck. The only time this cast is good is a 9, right? 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time this cast is good is a 9. It's just a boring map. It's boring as fuck. I hate it. It's a teddy bear. Sorry. Sorry to all the Voyage of Despair fans out there. All 3 of you. Now, I wanted to get through Voyage really fast. Because I don't like hating on maps. They try really hard on these maps. Like these 3. Wow, I really do hate Black Ops 4. It's either all of them are in Teddy Bear or No Honor.
Well, 9 is in Gutter Slugs.
Nine is the highest ranking one. But there's only one thing that I hate more.
Oh boy.
Is there a way to add another category?
No. Wait, add a row below.
Add a row below. Okay. Absolute dog shit. Okay. Fuck Zatsubo Yoshima so much, dude. It is the worst map, worst wonder weapon, worst fucking glitches. Like, some of the weapons are cool, I guess, the ones that they introduce, but you never fucking see them again. Like, the glitches make it fucking unplayable. Like, I'm talking about at launch. I know they fixed some of the stuff, but I still am angry because I bought it right when it came out. It's dog shit. I hate this fucking map. I hate this map more than I hate my dad, and I don't even know the fucking guy. This is the worst, most abysmal fucking map I've ever played in my life. I would rather play Infinite Warfare. I think Infinite Warfare is...
here's the question. Where are the Infinite Warfare maps?
This is just Treyarch.
Oh, okay.
If you want to record another one after this, we'll do, like, the non-COD ones.
I didn't know.
I want to do another one after this, but we'll talk about that.
Oh, boy.
It's horrible. I hate it. It's just so bad. Like, I would rather shove fucking razor blades in my eye than play this again.
Jesus Christ.
I have a better name for this.
KIA maggot sack.
Yeah. It's just horrible, man. I just can't justify it. And you know what? Fuck Die Rise, dude. But like Die Rise and Zetsubo, worst fucking maps of all time. Ancient Evil and 5 are a little bit better. Not biggest fans of those. Transit, Blood of the Dead, Dead of the Night, Voyage of Despair, they're bad maps, but they're not horrible. Gutter Slugs, those are the middle of the road. They're alright maps. Not too good, not too bad. Now we're getting better with Ascension, Nacht, and Verrückt.
I'm not sure how Nikolai's fourth wife is better.
It's not perfect. It's good, but it has its problems. Nikolai's Vodka, great fucking maps. Buried.
Fucking vodka is amazing.
Buried, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, Shinonuma, all great maps. Fountains of Sorrow, the top tier. The second top tier. The maps that would be in Jungle Girl if the other three maps didn't exist. Garand Krovi, Kino der Toten, Moon, and Shadows of Evil. And then Jungle Girl, Der Riese, Mob of the Dead, and Origins. I feel like I shouldn't have had to explain those at all. Those maps are just so fucking juicy.
What the fuck?
That you shouldn't have to explain why they're so good. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is my tier list for the greatest COD maps in Treyarch specifically. Let me know if you want to see Infinite Warfare and World War II and all that other shit. I don't know if I'm going to do it even if you want it, because I don't like those maps other than World War II. Honestly.
I only like World War II. The Advanced and Infinite, they can go
No,
die.
Advanced Warfare was pretty good. That was the one with zombies in Spaceland, right?
No, that was Infinite.
Okay, so I liked Infinite Warfare. I hated Advanced.
Okay.
Because Infinite Warfare was cool. They had a whole theme going around it. It was pretty fun. But thank you guys so much for watching. On behalf of me and Scoutime.
Yep.
We'll see you in the next video. Adios.
Peace.